Okay. Hey, how's it going? Sandra, thanks for waiting. Mr. Nose is already here, making himself a nuisance. I have just gotten in the door, so I haven't even taken off my jacket yet. Just had to come in here and set things up because, I don't know, had meetings and stuff. Uh-oh. I may have lost something important already. Aha! Never mind, found it, we're good. Hey Sandra, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Mr. Nose. Look at you being here. Hi. Come on, let's get on the camera, huh? There you go. There you go. Hey there, Rewell. Welcome. I have a couple of fun things today. A little bit of new tech. A little bit of a box to open that I just got home and saw that I had. Fairly sure I know what's in it, but I guess we'll see here in a little bit. Oh no, I'm dropping things. That probably ought not to have been dropped, but, you know, what are you going to do? All right. You get on there. Okay. All right. How is everybody? How are y'all doing? Hello, hello. Hello, hello. It's an incredibly gross day outside. It's like 40 degrees and raining. So I'm raining pretty good all day long. Hello, Nose. I'm writing down a thing. Oh no! FC Philly 17. Oh no, that's no good. You can't get any more of that. That sucks. Cool. All right. Not great. Very stressed. I'm very unhappy to hear that. I hope that hope your day gets better. It sucks being really stressed all the time. I actually just got back from the post office where I finally got a PO box. So that's fun. What's this here? Floating an image. Oh man. You have a second bottle of the ink? Ah, that's good. Yeah, you are gonna need some. You're gonna need to wash your hands a little bit. I mean, if you want to. I just, you know, here's Sandra's hands, maybe, right there. Gross, real bad. Does that mean stickers? It does mean stickers. Somebody has been paying attention to what I've been waiting on. That is, that's what your hands look like when you drop a bottle of Franklin Christoph Philly Pinchot ink. So I did find out today. I'm on 2 hiring committees technically right now in my department. We're hiring for 2 jobs. I'm only really doing work for one of them, but whatever. And so there was some worry that I was going to have to be doing job interviews while the Philly Pin Show was going on, because it's going to be right around that time. But it's going to be early in that week, so I will be able to go to the Philly Pin Show, so I'm very psyched about that. So hooray for Philly Pin Show. And I've got keys to my P.O. box, so I'll be putting that up here. Actually, let's see, I bet I can do a thing. Actually, let me check my live stream right quick just to see how it looks. I did a lot of camera refiguring. Hey, all right, looks like I got rid of the black bars. My head is the right shape. Yeah, all right, so that's good. Yeah, you will see me in Philly. Also, probably at Pen Club or whatever, because, you know, we go to the same pen club, but, you know. I've been doing some refiguring with my cameras. They did change some stuff in the Streamlabs software I used to stream this thing. And so that did some messing around. I finally figured out how to fix it. Mr. Nose, what are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? I don't know either. Oh, there's another cat over here. Katy Perry is escaping the room. Chat isn't showing. Oh, the chat isn't showing up. Where the heck is the chat? Let's see if this does it. Video is unavailable. Yeah, I knew something was weird. One sec. Let me see if I can fix the chat. This should be an easy fix. Yeah, there we go. All right, chat is back. Thanks for pointing that out. I forgot about the chat. The other thing I got is I got an auxiliary camera. So this took me a long time to figure out how to use. This tripod kind of sucks. It was only like $5 or whatever. It's an Amazon Basics little tripod. But I've been wanting to, you've been seeing chat on your iPad? Yeah, so if you're watching it on the YouTube channel, you'll see a separate chat, but this chat right here wouldn't have shown up. So you probably see both, but this right here is, actually, I don't know, like if you're watching on a TV or something, this will show up, whereas the other chat, which is probably over here or something, won't. So that's why I keep putting this up here. It turns out that this camera does not like to work with the like, if you have two of them, they get really angry and neither one will work, or one will work and it'll kill the other or something. So I had to like hook these up to different USB buses. I had to change drivers. I had to do a whole bunch of refiguring, but at the end of the Okay, can you all hear me now? Yeah, sorry. I wasn't able to test that with that kind of stuff. So yeah, so hopefully you have sound now-ish. Yeah. Sounds back? Cool. Good. Yeah, I forgot to add the microphone to that other thing. So what you have to do is, here we go. So this is actually what I see. Look at this big recursion we got going on here. How fun is that? But these down here at the bottom are scenes. So this stuff right here, this one is my normal one where you see my face. Starting soon, I got the BRB, and this is a desk one. And so these are the external mic and the video capture, and those are the only two things I have here. And I didn't have the external mic, and so you couldn't hear me, but you should be good now. Now I've got the same mic on both things, so I think that'll be okay. So that's cool. I do love sticky notes. I have a lot of sticky notes. None of these say anything private on them, I don't think. No, we're good. But yeah, those are not extreme sticky notes. Extreme sticky notes are actually a little bit strange. I don't know if I ever showed them on this channel or on this venue, but the extreme sticky notes, I've got 3 colors of them. Are there only 3 colors? Yeah, 3 of them. The thing about extreme sticky notes is that when you, and let's use the desk one because why not? The thing about extreme sticky notes is that you can kind of see through them. Like, they're very, I don't know, translucent-y sort of stuff going on. They're kind of weird. They've got this weird texture to them. And like I said in my extreme sticky notes review, I think these are actually like mostly plastic or something. So anyway, I don't use them for like interior stuff. Also because it might tear the front of my monitor off or some other weird thing. Who knows? They are very extreme. The only ones that have come off are the one that was on the glass, and that came off during a hurricane. And that had been through like very, very high heat. It had been through lots of humidity. It had been through windstorms, rain, all kinds of stuff for like 2 months. And then there's one that fell off the bricks. That fell off fairly quickly, but I didn't like clean the brick or anything. Maybe if I'd wiped it down, it would have stayed longer. But the ones on the fence, still there. The ones that's on my porch, kind of protected a little bit, although still definitely outside, still there. So yeah, extreme sticky notes they're really good for some purposes. In fact, who was it? Mark Backus, who sometimes joins the chat here, said that he started using them to label nibs and like bins and all kinds of stuff because regular sticky notes will eventually fall off, even super sticky ones. But those extreme ones, they are bouse. So, Anyway, let's open a beer because why not? Today I have Mystery Brewing's Queen Anne's Revenge. This is a Carolinian dark ale. It's a little bit on the hoppy side for me, and for an ale and stuff, but pretty darn good. It says it's a black ale with rich toffee malts and berry flavors derived from a generous heaping of English hops. Artwork by Mallory Keeley. They have an artist that they go to do artwork for every one of their new beers, and they have like a full-size print that they do, like a big thing, and then they shrink it down and make it into a can label. So there you go. Had your first mulled wine this evening. Well, that'll help you get a little unstressed, huh? I had a beer last night at a restaurant that was extremely good. It was this like melon IPA from Haw River Brewing. So most of y'all can't get it. But dude, it was so good. Let's see if I can find a picture of it because it is kind of fun. Let's see, I posted it in the drinks thing here. Here it is. This is the Firefox window. Yeah, so it's this one. It's called Citramelon. And I don't know why they only gave it a 4.12. Like, it definitely should be more than that. But, man, it is delicious. It's like you take an IPA and you put, like, some melon in it. So it's got, like, a melony, like, top note. It's very nice. Very, very nice. It's like melon and flowers. It's summery as all hell, and it was delicious. So, highly recommend if you can get it. Yeah, I don't typically like IPAs either, but as I was talking to a friend of mine about yesterday, he was like, "It might be time to readjust the preferences that you claim because a lot of IPAs are switching away from extreme East Coast IPAs into or West Coast IPAs into East Coast IPAs, and the hops you get are it's not like how many hops can we stuff in a bottle. It's all kinds of interesting notes and that kind of stuff instead of just being horrible. Yeah, I like citrusy stuff too. You give me like a shandy or, all that kind of stuff, I'm into it. So the first thing I have today that's cool is I now have a P.O. box. That's me, Mike Madison, P.O. Box 1131 in Graham, North Carolina, 27253. That's me. I now have a P.O. box. I am very fancy. It took me days to get this, actually. It was a big pain in the butt to get a P.O. box. I'm not sure why exactly. But given all the ridiculous terrorism through the mail and stuff, I guess that's fine. I'm not going to complain about it now. So I went in and they said, oh, you have to have a driver's license and your vehicle registration. So I'm like, all right, fine. So I went outside. Hey, what's up? Informed delivery does not work for P.O. boxes. And in fact, my post office is like, yeah, we don't even do that. That must be something on the sender side or something because... apparently my post office doesn't do it and they don't know anything about it. So that's weird, right? But I went in and said you have to have a vehicle registration. So I went, cool. So I went out to my truck and was looking for that and I couldn't find it anywhere. And I couldn't find it for weeks. And actually I'm about to get, are they expensive? It's about $100 a year. So thank you, patrons, for hooking me up. Yeah, informed delivery is this thing that some people have they get like an email or something when they get stuff in the mail. I don't know. I don't have it. It doesn't seem like it's available here. But they inform you when you get a delivery, which sounds kind of cool. And so I couldn't find my truck registration. I got to get it inspected anyway, so it's going to get another thing every morning while I was showing you a box. And it's kind of cool. Is that through your post office box? Because ours just doesn't do that, but I don't know. And so I finally found the darn thing and the registration. My in-laws, who are here now, that's why the door is closed because they're out there watching the soaps, had very helpfully cleared up a lot of papers that were in the way, and one of those papers is my vehicle registration. So I found it, and so I went in 2 days ago, and they said, okay, cool, thanks for filling out the stuff. No limit to the size of parcel. If it doesn't fit in the box, they just put a form, like the thing you get on your door. Well, we get on our doors when they can't deliver a package because it's registered or something, and you ask for it at the window. But not a big deal. You don't know where it gets scanned. Interesting. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out on the website or something, Brian. I don't know. My folks didn't know anything about it. And so I go in and I hand them the paperwork and I hand them my forms of ID and I'm like, haha, post office box, please. And they said, yeah, cool. You're going to have to come back tomorrow because we have to ask your letter carrier if you actually get mail at this address. And I'm like, oh, come on, man. I've been here 3 times. And so then I couldn't go yesterday because I was busy all day with school shenanigans. And then I went today, and that's why I was a couple minutes late starting the stream. But as a result, now I have a post office box. So I can start doing stuff like selling more publicly, like my swag of various kinds. Let me grab some swag to show. It's actually, a lot of people haven't even seen some of this swag, because I didn't want to make it public when like people couldn't really get their hands on it. That seemed unfair. Let me do some sorting here. Jessica Coles. Yeah. Give you a photo of your mail and also tell you packages are incoming. Yeah, that's cool. So expected packages for the next few days? That's crazy, man. Sounds very convenient. Do you have to pay for that? Like, does it cost a lot? I don't know. I gotta find it. So yeah, no, a post office box here isn't very expensive. You get a giant one, like you get a lot of mail if you're a business or something. I mean, they can run a couple $100 maybe, but they're not necessarily that much. It's free? Well, I gotta get on that. Anyway, so I have some extra swag coming in the next few days, but here are the swags that I currently have. Look at my swags. So I've got a logo sticker, I've got the logo with the name, and then I have a couple of different kinds of buttons. I only have a limited number of these red ones because they weren't as hot as the white ones. But I have a bunch of the white ones, and then this is my classic sticker. So my plan is, and I haven't really worked out how I'm going to do this, those are my mailbox keys, is I'm going to make these available online. Probably it'll just be a thing where you can send me a message, or you can just like send me a few bucks from in PayPal or whatever through my PayPal me, and I'd be too rural for it. I might be, but yeah, you should totally get some swag. You're way more famous than I am. And so probably you can just send me like a few bucks and then like your address and stuff through PayPal, and I can just mail you some. I didn't want to do this until I had a PO box because I mean, I don't live alone, and I don't know, I don't really want to just give out my home address to everybody and anybody. So also I'm gonna be adding this to like my PayPal, or not PayPal, to my pen pal thing on the snail mail forum in Slack. So if you're a Slacker, you can get in there and you'll get my, I'll put my PO box in there so I can get mail there instead of my ridiculously long university address. So yeah, not too rural. Yeah, not too rural because I have a farm bureau office. That might actually mean that I'm too rural. Oh yeah, well, she gets it. Yeah, I hear she's pretty rural, so maybe, I don't know. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know if I ever get informed delivery and how it works, because it seems like it'd be pretty cool. Audrey always seems to know when a box is arriving. I don't know, maybe she has it and just hasn't told me about it. I had faculty meetings all day today, so that was fun. Because I'm on these 2 search committees, so if you're a philosopher and you would like a job doing logic or epistemology or medical philosophy of some kind here, apply. That'll be fun. So anyway, I've got this cool swag here. I've also got this cool camera that I was using to show the swag, which is fun. So now I have 2 cameras, and I don't have to like grab this thing when I want to show a pen up close. I can show writing samples and all kinds of stuff. Shock top. Yeah, I've had shock top before. That's pretty common around these parts. Yep, pretty good. And I've also got this box from the Pen Chalet from Braden, who is leaving town, but I guess still going to work at Pen Chalet, so that's going to be cool. I think I know what's in here. We talked about it briefly the other day, but it was a day when I was teaching, and so I was kind of like, yeah, whatever, send whatever you want. And so we'll see what we get in here. I don't know, it's about right time for an unboxing. What do you think? Yeah? Just in case y'all are curious, this is a Benchmade serum. It's a very fun little pocket knife. I like this guy. 2 cameras is fancy. Let me, in fact, let me switch to this one. And then, this would have been so slick if I had set it up ahead of time. All right. So, let's go ahead and open the bottom. Oh, I don't have a chat window on this one. Well, that's okay. A chat window would probably get in the way of writing samples or whatever. Unbox. All right, so Look at there. There's a coupon. They always put a coupon on the bottom. That's a fun thing to do. Aha. Yes. So I was talking about this Tassia ink on Slack the other day, and Braden contacted me and said, "Hey, would you like to get any of that Tassia ink?" And I said, "Sure." And he said, "What color would you like?" And I said, "I don't know. I don't even know what colors there are. I've been too busy." And I keep forgetting to get them at pen shows that I was going to. So I hadn't gotten any yet. Let's aim this guy down a little bit. And so he said he was going to send me that orange one, but apparently they ran out of orange. And this one, I think, is purple red. There's not a whole lot of English on here, actually. I don't know, does anybody read Japanese? I don't know what that says. Nice hedgehog? Where do I have a hedgehog? Anyway. I know I have a hedgehog somewhere, but I don't remember where it was. Huh. Anyway. Is it an Italian brand? No. Tassia is not Italian. Tassia is Japanese. They are repped by Atoya. This ink is done by Nakabayashi. Is that a euphemism? Might be. Yeah, ebi. I don't know what that means. Maybe it's a Japanese word that I'm not familiar with. They said that it was a purple red. And it does, look at that, it's a pretty bottle. Not much branding on it, just this one Tasha sticker. Is that even a sticker? What is this? Yeah, I don't know. It feels like it's I think it's actually printed on the bottle. You can probably see it's like embossed on there. So that's pretty nice. Yeah, the name looks Italian, that's for sure. So yeah, ebi, I guess is what this is called. It says here, let's see, caution only for writing purposes. Ensure, so don't drink the ink. Ensure cap is correctly tightened before changing things. Do that. Inner round sheet on the inside of the cap is designed to prevent ink leakage. If it comes off, please reattach it. Okay. Avoid getting ink on clothing, so it'll be difficult to remove. Like it. Don't drink the ink. Keep away from high temperatures, humidity, and direct sunlight. Well, okay. And infants and small children, unless you want them to be purple red. So let's see what color this is. Oh man, it is capped tight. Should probably be ready with a ink towel in case something goes horribly wrong. Nice. Oh, look at that. That is real pretty. Let me actually grab a word card or a coloring card, and we'll see what this guy looks like when you swab it. I can swab live on cam now. Also, do not Google swab live on cam. Keep away from small children and Ralph. Yeah, hey, where is Ralph? I haven't seen him in a while. Is he all right? Seems to be missing from the interwebs. So, a little worried about the guy. Usually he's not missing that long. Move the swag. All right, so in case you're curious, this is actually how I do all of these swabbing actions. Let's see, colors, one of your favorites? You had them in San Francisco? Cool. Yeah, I saw them in DC, and then San Francisco I was too busy, and I barely got away from the table. Oh, this is beautiful. Yeah, nice choice, Braden. He said this was one of the best sellers, but I guess they had a lot of it. There you go. And then I'm done, I just kind of wipe it clean. The nice thing about using this chromed letter opener is that nothing really sticks to it, so totally clean. Talking on the phone the other day, he's busy but doing well. Okay, good. I'm glad, because I haven't heard from the boy in a while. I miss him. All right, there we go. So that's purple red from Tasha, and this is a beautiful sort of berry stained color. Yeah, real nice. Really nice. So yeah, I'm into that. Into it. It's a very stabby letter opener. Yeah, it's a broadsword. It's not at all sharp, but yeah. So I've got this one, and I've actually got another one that was my grandmother's. My grandmother actually, I think, gave me this one, but this is hers, which is this big old like infantry cutlass style one. It doesn't. It does come apart. It needs to be Loctited or something. But it actually doesn't. The ink doesn't stick to this one enough to get it on the from the bottle to the paper for some reason. So I don't use this one for swabbing. This one just opens letters and threatens borders. So. Ixion Budo-ish? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I haven't used Yamabudo in ages, maybe. Although I got to admit, two-part epoxy. Yeah, I mean that would do the trick forever. I don't know, maybe. Also, I don't have any two-part epoxy. I don't think. Um, but yeah, I do have to admit something, and that's that I don't generally like Iroshizuku inks. And the Yamabudo comment there reminded me about this. But I have been using one, and I really like it. So I'm gonna have to maybe go back to using some of these Iroshizuku inks and see which ones I like. Now, let me see what that one's called because I forget what the darn thing it was that I used actually. Oh, Konpeki, which is like everybody's favorite Iroshizuku, I think. But it looks like I don't know why I keep trying to do that when I have this. The other nice thing about this is I have a permanent focus, so I don't have to wait for the stupid camera to fix. But Iroshizuku is a beautiful ink, man. I am a big fan of this. I think it looks a little bit better in person than it does on here, but it's real good. Also, Smoke Noir is very cool. I've been using this in my SD a lot. I need to actually review both these things, the SD and the Smoke Noir. But this one actually goes down very, very black and then sort of like it just turns gray as it dries, which is really neat. Why didn't I like Iroshizuku inks? I remember using them years ago, and it's been several years since I really used any of them for any extent of time until right now. But I had a lot of problems with them feathering and bleeding and just... I didn't like their performance at all. They really irritated me. And everybody's like, they're the best. And I'm like, they're like $30 and they friggin' bleed on everything. This one I actually haven't used on any copy paper type stuff, so maybe it still does. But maybe my paper has just gotten better. But I like this just fine. Super non-shading, but still interesting. Yeah. Smoke Noir does not shade at all. It just looks like that the whole time. But it is cool. I haven't found any of the Noir inks that I don't like either. Come on, News. Come on up. What are you doing? You can come up here. There. Right there. Yeah. Mike's on the living room TV might have been a mistake. Yeah, that makes my already pretty big head way too big, I think. I know Denise Kelly also watches on her TV. Kind thoughts toward Denise because they lost a kitty cat recently. So send your thoughts, positive thoughts toward Denise. So yep, here's Mr. Nose. He has been a pistol lately. Oh, there we go. Now I have a large nose. I have a huge nose. You know what's funny is whenever I have when I'm doing one of these like my reviews, ink reviews or whatever, and I say, oh, there's a nose hair here. Some people, y'all, know that I have a cat named Mr. Nose. But I'm so used to just calling him Nose and assuming that people, pardon me, know what I'm talking about. Like a hiccup. Hold on a sec. Gone. Know that I have a nose, but not everybody does. And they're like, oh, gross, a nose hair. And I'm like, no, it's not from my face. It's from this thing. So, big Mr. Nose on the TV. Yep, accurate. Accurate. Hey, pal. Yes, you're a good boy, and I love you. Yeah. We have the in-laws here, as I said, and so the cats have been extra affectionate. Yeah, made you laugh. Good. I'm glad. I'm glad. So yeah, that was a fun little bit of unboxing. I'm really... Oh, nice. As it dries, actually. This is Mr. Nose cuddling my hand. But as it dries, this... Ebby? Is that what it is? Yeah, Ebby. Or Evie? Mr. Nose, I'm trying to do this. It's developing a very nice little sheen on it there. Sort of a greeny gold sheen. Reminds me of Sailor's Okoyama a little bit, but slightly lighter. It's more pink than Okoyama is. So, backpack is covered with nose hair. Yep, that happens to me quite a lot. Excellent nose cam, that's right. He is pretty needy today. Yeah, well, I just got home and I've been gone, and that makes him needy. And then I don't know, he just has been. Partly because the in-laws are here. Actually, let me write down on this card what this is. EBI since Japanese would be short E, not long E. Ebby? Short E. What's a short E? I don't know. Give that to me phonetically. I don't know what short... Long E is E, right? I don't know what a short E is. Have a small desk cam windows at all times. We have a kettle cam. Oh, that'd be kind of... Oh, you know what? Actually, I can't do that. I don't think it's possible. Because when I try to add it to this same window, the software can't handle it. Ebby. Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so let me switch over to the Ebe. Oh, Ebe. That doesn't seem right. It's EBI. I is eh? Huh. Oh, eh be like maybe? I don't know. Mr. Nose, come on. You don't... Now he's trying to get in my jacket. Come on, stop that. Stop being a silly goose. At least get on the outside of my jacket. There. Come on. There we go. Oh, me plus B. Maybe. Ebby. Okay, cool. I can do that. Let's see. Desk. Let's title this card right quick. I'm going to use an ink that doesn't look anything like this. When I'm doing titles for word cards and I haven't actually inked up the pen... You know what? What am I doing? Let me just ink up a pen. What do I want to put this in? Also a question of what I really like and haven't used in a while. You know what? I'm going to put it in Audrey's pen and see how she likes that. It's going to go in this pen, which is a Pelican M200 Aquamarine. I'm going to put it in here. This box is kind of interesting. It's got these little ears that fold in, and they really hold the ink bottle in there tight. Like, that bottle is not moving, which is kind of nice. I have a dedicated dip. Yeah, I don't have any dip pens, and the ones that I've used I haven't really liked. There's some that Patrick sells at Papier Plume that are really nice, but I haven't talked myself into getting one yet. One of these days I will. All right. Let's put the piston down. See if I can get my hand out of the way. Good job. Just kind of suck up some ink. Good. I like to squeeze out a few drops just to unsaturate the feed. So I move the piston. Well, you can't even see it. I move the piston down and whatever it is. Now there's a little bit of a gap. It's not entirely filled, but also my feed's not crazy saturated. Because that'll cause like nib creep, and sometimes you'll get ink in your caps or whatever. How many pens I have inked up at one time? A number that makes some people choke, but it's something like, I don't know, between 30 and 50. So, all right, this is Tasia. Ebby. What do you call it? Purple red. I have to look up what Ebby is a reference to, unless somebody knows what the Japanese reference would be. Or I can just ask her when I see her in Philly, but... 50 cents. Nice. Feel better about your number? What's your number there, Jesse? This is from... Pen Chalet. In 2018. All right. That actually looks really nice. I'm liking it. So if you have... Oh, man, I smeared it. Good job, Mike. I smeared the bottom. Yeah, this is very nice. I am pleasantly surprised, so... I know because you love sushi. Oh. Oh, it means shrimp? Huh. How about that? Shrimp. Cool. Write in your inky fingers before you forget. That's a solid idea. In fact, I'll put it on this one. I don't know. Do y'all like watching me write stuff? Is that a thing you're enjoying? If not, I will stop doing it on the camera. But if you're into it, I'm gonna keep doing it because it's kind of why I got this camera. Probably only 25. Well, that's not bad. Now, if you saw my bin of things to clean, which I'll show you actually here in a minute, you'd be like, "Oh shit, that's you got a lot of things to clean." Let's see. Let's do it on a new page. I'm getting to the end of this. Oh man, I've only got like 4 or 5 pages left. I do have an auxiliary ink journal, so never fear. It will all be okay. Gotta line up my guide sheet here. Let's see, what's the easiest way to do this? Can I make this look down anymore? He asks. I can. Well, all right. Okay. Now I just have to figure out how to write around it. Could use more nose cuddles. He'll be back. I am sure. All right. Oof. Got a little bit wrong there, but that's okay. This is a Pelican. M200 Aquamarine. And it's got, nib is this? Is it a fine nib? And it has Tasia Ebby in it. Okay. And today is the 26th. And here is my little scribble. Yeah, this is a very attractive ink. All right, so here's my mini review. Get this, it rocks. It is a steel nib. Yeah, the 200s do have a steel nib in them. It actually does. It is a fine nib, and it's actually a very nice fine. The pen is actually kind of too small for me. I mean, look at this thing in my mitts. Oh, got some ink on myself. Looks like I didn't clean off the section before I started writing. Good job, Mike. All right, we're good. So yeah, this pen's a little bit small for me. I know Evan Max on Slack says that he uses these just fine, but it's kind of small for me for any length of time. There you go. All right. Beautiful. Set that over there. Let's see. Did that. Noob. I am. Yeah, look. It's right there, Brian. It's right there. Yeah. It looks like a horrible blister or something, actually, but it's not. It's just ink. So, Sandra, we're in the same boat. We both got this. Actually, mine's got a little bit of sheen on there almost. So that's cool. Kind of pen video would this be without inky hands? I don't know. I have managed to not ink my hands in the past. But that's not happening now. Oh, here's an ink that kind of sucks. Comes in this bottle, which is a Noodler's bottle. And it's Noodler's Texas Navy. I put this in one of Audrey's pens, and I was not super impressed with it when I was looking at it on this coloring card. Because it's just kind of, like, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of a bland blue. I was expecting a little bit more out of Texas Navy. But it's kind of bland, and it actually looks a lot like Blue 72, except more flat. So, you know, not great. This one here, if you haven't seen it, is Papier Plume's 111, or sorry, 01111, which is coming out for Fountain Pen Day. So check that out. I got a little bit of tearing on my video. That's kind of weird. Texas is blah, Navy is blah. There are plenty of cool Texas inks, actually. John Gould's has a lot of these Noodler's exclusives. They get at least one a year, it seems. And some of them are really good. There's one called Texas Bluebonnet, which is a gorgeous blue. Live Oak is a nice green, but it tends to bleed. There's one that's like the color of steel ships, which is pretty nice. So, you know, I had high hopes. Alamo Sunset is kind of cool. It's like a brownish, like a reddish brown. But this one just kind of doesn't pop for me. I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. Which is too bad, but it was free, so I'm not gonna... Now. Waterman Inspired Blue on your finger. That's a good idea. I've been using Waterman's Serenity Blue recently, and it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I had forgotten if I liked that or not. Turns out I do like it, so that's cool. It's always nice to find a new thing you like. All right. So that's kind of the stuff I had to show specifically. So what's up with y'all? I think it's all the stuff I had to show. I haven't really gotten any pens right now. I don't think I've gotten any new pens. Nope. Everything here is old. No pens this week. Tone of love for blue inks. Yeah, I really like blue ink a lot of the time. I mean, there are some that are totally beautiful, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of variation. So some of my favorite inks are blues, like this one, which I don't know is actually available yet publicly, but this is the 2018 DC Super Show blue from Monteverde. This blue is gorgeous. It is probably my favorite blue right now. This one, this KWZ Hawaii blue from Hipponoto. Super nice. Very nice blue. The Texas Navy, strictly meh. Actually, the ink I was going to write with is this one. It's in that pen, and it is the Glistening Cat ink. What am I doing? I keep forgetting that I have this camera that I laboriously set up. This is Cat, and it is glistening, as you can see from all of that glisten right there. And man, it is great. I am a big fan of that ink. Made a syringe filler. I got inks incoming. Nice. Vintage Dash. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Vintage D-Stash. Oh, I see. Made a syringe filler pen the other week, and I think I forgot to put silicone grease in the section threads. Yeah, I'll do that a little bit. Got some of the FPH exclusive Mueller Sepia Old Dutch Colony. Freebie. Nice. I think I actually have some of that. I think maybe Jim sent it to me. I think that's right, but not 100% sure. I know somebody gave me some of those, and I think it was probably him. I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. I know I've got the black that they use, and it's like super dark black. It's not right here, though. How was the Pen Addict meetup? Was it fun? Were there addicts there? Did you meet them? Your colorverse cat doesn't glisten much? Oof. Do I ever do calligraphy? I do not. My handwriting is trash, as you know. As you know full well, Brian. But no, I don't do any calligraphy. Let me, do I have a piece of paper? Hell, I'll just use this right here. What does this say? Doesn't say anything important. So, this is Colliver's cat. I can see it glisten a little bit there, but bam! Kapow! Yeah, I don't do any calligraphy, and I'm not 100% sure if I even can learn to do it. Honestly, I think I'd have to do it through like muscle memory or something. Lots of Apple fanboys there? Oh, interesting. Oh, because of Mike? Is that a Mike thing? I only listen to Pen Addict. I don't listen to any of the other ones that he's on, so I don't know, but yeah, all right. So I don't know if I've talked about it on the live stream anyway, or maybe anywhere else on my channel, but I found out like last year that I have a thing called aphantasia. I am aphantastic. And aphantasia means that I can't picture things in my head. I also got new boots, which I'm currently taking off. I love these. They're Doc Martens, and they're lovely. So, like, it means I can't picture things in my head and then draw them. So I think I would have to, I think I just have to do it by muscle memory, because I can't, like, picture the forms in my head or whatever. It hasn't held me back in any way that I'm aware of, but also I'm pretty sure that it would be at least extremely hard for me to do calligraphy of any kind. So, Aqua's in the needy animal category. Well, she can always chew on your fingers. See, I haven't done any. I've been interested in doing some. I have my little calligraphy book over here. I've got a couple of these that I think look cool. Like this Unical stuff, I think actually looks cool and it's readable. This italic isn't bad, I don't think, and it looks pretty cool. I bet I could probably learn how to do it, but I haven't put in any practice yet, so I don't know. But also, I'm really not any good at drawing, so I don't know, man. Yeah, probably. I mean, the thing is, like, I watch people do this calligraphy stuff, and they're like, oh, well, I know that it's going to take up this much space because I can kind of visualize the letters on the page, and I can't really do that. And if I have, I'm sure if I have exemplars in front of me, I can basically do that. I don't know if I can memorize the shapes. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. I can more or less do that with regular stuff, but makes you seem pretty pretentious. Horrible at spacing. Don't they call that kerning? I think that's the term. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm generally pretty decent at the kerning and stuff, but I don't know how. I don't know how my brain works, because a lot of people are They're like surprised I can get through life without being able to picture stuff in my head. But really, I thought picturing people just like said they pictured stuff in their head. So people are like, oh yeah, I count sheep to go to sleep. I was like, why would you just count? Because I, until like 2 years ago, didn't realize this was a real thing. So, you know, there you go. So I don't know, maybe, but I haven't been able to do it yet. So that guy has really that Red Dragon pen guy has got some. He's got some cool stickers for one. These need to be die cut, man. Get these suckers die cut, like these bad boys. They'll be dope. Unfortunately, Sticker Mule is a little bit expensive, so you have to charge something for them. But I mean, that's what I'm gonna have to do. But he does some nice calligraphy. I've seen his writing. It looks good. Also, envelope game is on point with that dude. I don't know if anybody has any examples, but on point. If you're going to the Ohio Pin Show, I don't know if any of y'all are or not, but go find All the Hobbies. She will have these big round buttons that say, hello, my name is, and I'm a pen addict. You can get those for $1. So, have some regular stickers on the way? Nice. Yeah, next time they offer die cut coupons. That's true. Yep. Up my envelope game. You know, I've actually tried to do that and it comes out looking like a horrible mess. I end up taking the washi off. Fortunately, washi comes off of paper pretty easily, but man, my envelope game is bullshit. I'm not good at it at all. And my washi tape game is totally garbage. Like just non-existent total garbage. So it's not great. Apparently Sticker app offers sparkly stickers. What's Sticker app? Is that a website or something? Print custom stickers and labels. That seems cool. Wow. Let's see. These are 3x2, 3x3-ish. Not bad, actually. These are pretty good prices. I'll have to check that shit out. I haven't used that before. Get a few of them anyway. We'll see. These are all from Sticker Mule, and they're really tough vinyl ones, and they're really nice. Oh, it's what Angela uses? Well, she's making some money off these stickers, because these things are real expensive. These are charging like $10 a piece or something for these stickers. These are pretty nice. I think the Sticker Mule ones are thicker, but still pretty nice. One of these days, I'll make enough money from stickers to pay back the designer who made the design for me. I mean, I already paid him, but to reimburse myself from paying for that. That's really what I sell them for. But anyway, yeah, I will check out this sticker app. That seems pretty cool. In fact, let me write it down. I haven't started a note card for today yet. Let's see. Got a shiny cat sticker. Shiny as advertised. That sounds cool. I don't think I've seen the shiny cat one yet. Stickerapp.com. Cool. Is it shiny? This is sparkly. I'm sorry your cat's not sparkly there, Sandra. You gotta, I don't know, got a bum cat, I guess. But this one's really nice. I'm into it. I just got this little bottle. I don't remember where I got this bottle, actually. So I think I might have bought it off somebody in Chicago this last year. Somebody gave me the rest of this bottle. I mean, there's like this much left in it, but been really enjoying this Colorverse Morning Star. So, shiny cat sticker. I'm into cats. I need to get somebody to draw me some like Team Nose stickers. I think that'd be fun. But like I said, I'm a trash artist, so Let's see this sparkly sticker stuff. Contour cut, square. Interesting. Nick is responsible for the sticker upcharge. He sells for Angel at shows and keeps overcharging. Cool. Cool. I know he sold Audrey a one of the enamel pins or something. And she's like, yeah, sure, I'll have one of those. And he's like, cool, it's like $25. And she was like, ah! But she paid him, so. No idea what a good price for stickers and washi is. Yeah, I don't know what a good price is either. I just try to, try to charge a price that seems not crazy. Like these, just because of what they cost, I do it at $3 a piece, which is kind of. If you're like, oh, $3, I'm like, well, I gotta pay for them. I gotta pay for the next round, so keeps yelling. Well, it's not working yet. I don't know what boring cool means. I don't know what that means, man. Also, hey Laura, welcome. Glad you can make it. Welcome. And happy Friday to you as well. Hey Teresa, welcome. A lot of people joining the stream right now, huh? It's been a little bit quiet on the stream today. Only like 20 some odd people, which is about half what usually shows up. So, something to eat like cabbage. All right. I think those in the SF areas I do reasonable skewed. That's true. They're more reasonably priced on our Etsy. I'm not shocked. Yeah, Nick, well, I have one of hers actually right here. So if y'all are wondering what we're talking about, this girl, Angela, makes very fun illustrations. This is a mouse with a loaded lever filler. Look how angry that mouse looks. Look at that. It's Dutch. Nick Schleck sounds like German. And that's why I didn't know what the other part was. Etsy is your hookup. Yeah, Nick usually has good stuff, but he's also not afraid to charge lots of money for it. So, yeah, her sticker's like $3 on Etsy. That is so much less. If you're curious, the Trash Panda sticker was $1.50. Yeah, definitely paid more than that for it. Here it is. Is that what it is? A Mouseketeer? Yeah. So this is it. You can look at Inky Converter's pen case. That's she's got all kinds of stuff. Here she is. I think I took this picture of her. That's very nice. I'm glad she's using it. That was in Chicago. She was pretending to drink ink. That's just colored water. Don't be afraid. The gummy python, that was a Chicago thing. That thing was gross. But yeah, so that's cool. That's cool. That's the only thing she has up, I guess. Anyway. She does fun illustrations. I like it. The picture's hilarious. It is good. What's her shop's name? Oh, you got it. Yeah, good. Blame Brad, Anna, and Mike for the Mouseketeer. I meet from people from Belgium or Holland here. We have some Belgiumers and Hollanders and UK generalists. We've got Australians that show up. This is a hey Chris. See, Chris is from England. Look at that. It's a tiny panda. It's wee and adorable. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, so no, this is a very international stream, so I like it. I like that there's so many non-USers here. So many. Yep. I don't know about Belgium, but I would be surprised if there wasn't a Belgiumer among us somewhere. Although it says there's only 23 people watching right now, or 22 people, but what are you going to do? Usually several hundred will watch this by the end of the week or something. I think people just kind of like put it on in the background, maybe where they're cooking. I don't know when people would watch this if they're not watching it live. But there you go. Favorite new pen or the next pen I'm gonna buy? Probably my favorite new pen right now is the Esterbrook Esty, which I was using in a meeting today and it got some looks. Let's see. So the two I was carrying today in this thing, which is the Notco Sapello, I believe. This is the Esterbrook Esty. I'm kind of a big fan of this pen. I also had a Franklin Christoph Model 20 in there, which is fun. But yeah, I really like the Esty. I think this is a good pen, and I think it's gonna be pretty popular in the community when it gets going. I currently have a vintage nib in there. This is a is it 2315, 2314 medium, which is slightly obliqued, kind of stubbed, real nice. And I've been using that Smoke Noir in here, so that's probably my favorite new pen. I've also been using this one kind of a lot. It's just a ballpoint from Schneider. It's the Slider Memo. But this has this Visco Glide ink in it. And if you see anything with this Visco Glide stuff, man, get it, because it's real nice. Tallulah, that's the thing. The Sapello is the envelope. That's right. I knew I was going to mess that up on the fly. What are you going to do? Let's see. So that's my favorite thing. I'm probably going to... This was given to me for review. I might buy it, but I also kind of want one of the small ones. So maybe I'll get both. Mike, anybody would like to chime in? What's your favorite rollerball, excluding the Tornado? I've been into fountain pens for a few years and just now starting to appreciate other stuff. Yeah, I don't really like rollerballs very much, honestly. I like ballpoints a fair amount, but rollerballs, I'm just not as big a fan of. They tend to... Actually, when I get Retro 51s, and I have several of them over here in my case, I tend to take out the refill and put in a ballpoint. Usually like a Monteverde soft roll, one of the big ones. Mr. Nose, I don't need you in my backpack. You don't need to be there. Because they won't bleed into stuff. They tend to write on more papers and things. As far as rollerballs, what have I got around here that I use for rollerballs? Let's look at my pen cup. This is my standard pen cup. Let's see. Is this a rollerball? Nope. Gel pen. I don't know. Do you count gels as rollerballs? Because they kind of are. Do I have any rollerballs in here at all? This is one that's pretty good. This is the Stabilo Worker. This is a pretty nice little rollerball, actually. It's pretty thick. But good rollerball. Do I have any others? These are actually really nice, too. The Pilot V-Ball. I like these just fine. I think they're a really competent rollerball. What's this one? Uniball Vision Exact. These are also pretty cool and have a more needly sort of tip. Looking for broader pens. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, these are pretty good. Let's see. This is a rollerball, the Uniball Vision Elite. These are kind of a... I mean, everybody likes Vision Elites. There's nothing wrong with the Visions and Visions Elites. They're quite good. This one I think is actually a blue-black. That's why I have this one in the pen cup here. If you haven't seen these, Pilot V5 does count as a rollerball, and those are okay. This one, the Pilot V Razor Point, this one is real nice, and it's actually a porous point pen. So this is a plastic porous point, and it has liquid ink in here. So it acts a little bit like a rollerball, but I like the way it writes better. So yeah, check that out. Porous points are cool too. This is what the V-Ball. It's just a pretty standard rollerball thing. The Pilot V-Ball, the Vision Elite, and the V5 are all kind of the same thing. Just different body styles, really. The rest of it's kind of the same. Oh, and that's the Vision Exact. Yeah, those are actually the only ones I have in here. I've got some other porous point stuff, like these Pentel Finitos. These are also porous point, very good. But yeah, I like ballpoints and gel pens a lot better than rollerballs, honestly. Let's see. Laura, you missed the new ink. You did miss the new ink, but I'll put it back over here just in case while I'm looking at some comments. There it is. This is Tasia's Purple Red. I'm getting a lot of like weird graphical artifacts. I don't know why, but there you go. So yeah, this is Purple Red, and it's totally gorgeous. Jotters don't come in a rollerball, as far as I know. They're all ballpoints. Let's see. Mr. Ink, yep. Only have 2 pens in your sights. 805, Stresemann, and Nakaya Ascending Dragon. Oh, well, those are big sights you got there. I'm playing them for low attendance today, and they have the Canadian contingency on lockdown. What? What are you talking about? I don't know what that's about. No, I didn't want to get those. What's going on here? Oh, when you'll get those pens, yeah. Tallulah, get anxious for Dream pens. When are those supposed to come out? I didn't back the Dream pen. I thought it was okay, but I didn't love it that much. Cobalt has been calling me and trying to resist. Yep, ST does come in 2 sizes. The big one only comes in black. It comes in black and silver and black and gold. It doesn't come in any of the other acrylics as far as I'm aware, so there you go. See, cheaper pens. J. Bond and Rollerball. It takes FP ink as piqued your interest. Yeah, cool. Just because your first political mailer, we've been getting them by the dozens. It's ridiculous. Micro gel pen. I don't do micro, but yeah. Jesse is the person to go to, or Anderson pens if you want to get Esterbrook nibs for your Esterbrook. Oh, you do count gels? Well, here's the thing about gels. Jelly rolls, Sakura jelly rolls are badass. Also, these, where's the name on it? These are a version of the Uniball Sino or Signo. Any Uniball Signo is going to be really good for a gel pen. And my favorite at the moment is this one, which is the Papermate Inkjoy Gel. These are, I don't know how I'm using that. These are great. I bought the big pack of all these, and these are awesome. So definitely check that out. And they go in a lot of these. Oh, here's another one that's great. The Sakura Ball Sign, which is weird. It's a weird shaped pen. It's tiny. It's got this little tiny clip, but then it's kind of thicker down here, and it's got a bit of a grippier surface right here. You see the break right there where you can open it up. But this is a bit grippy right here, and this pen is really very nice. What else have I got for gel pens that are really nice? This Sarasa Mark-On is very good. You're supposed to be able to write over it with stuff. What do you call it? Highlighters and that kind of stuff. It dries very quickly and pretty solidly. Those are real nice. What else have I been enjoying? Yeah, those are the primary ones for gel and that kind of stuff. I've got some Pilot Juice. In fact, I have an awful lot of Pilot Juices. Like there's, I don't know, a bunch of them in this cup, and they're only okay. I don't love them as much as other people do, but Jelly Rolls, Inkjoy gels, those are bomb. Let's see. Parker Jotter with the ceramic Monteverde. Monteverde makes really good refills. The V7, pretty good. What else? Snyder pen has great ink. That is accurate. Let's see. Aurora Talentum can fit a G2 refill. Oh, that's kind of nice. I only have the Talentum in fountain pen, but that's cool. Parker Jotter from the 50s and 90s. Yeah, I've got a Parker Jotter I've had for a long time. I got a few of them, actually. I really like the Jotter. It's a solid little ballpoint. Doesn't look much like red. No, it's dry. Yeah, well, also the light has changed a little bit, I think. Here's the... It's definitely got some of that pink in there, but when it says purple red, it's definitely more in the pink zone, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's definitely a bit less red. It looks like more pinky maroon green. Actually, it reminds me a lot, now that it's dry, of Franklin Christoph's Sweet Maroon, which is fine. That's one of my favorite inks. So, let's see, just Monteverdes. You can put any kind of thing in that Jotter. I think other people are telling you about Jotter stuff. I will stop talking about it. Your students should be addicted to Jelly Joys. They're great. Let's see. Oh, Brian Chu, you got held for review. So did Bijou. Tried to say the same thing. I think it's because you were putting in an email address. It's kind of interesting. I didn't know it would do that. Slack points. Yeah, the Mark-On is pretty good. Yeah, I forget, what size did I get? I got like 1.0s in most of these, actually, because it was either 1.0 or like very small. This is a 0.7. But yeah, they're bigger. They aren't that great in the big one, I don't think. So I know RT1 is good. Yeah, the RT1 is nice. Is that this? Is that this one? Is this the RT1? Yeah, this is the RT1 actually. Has this kind of distinctive clicky mechanism. These are really nice. I've got a few of these, and they're very nice. 0.38. Boof. 0.38 is too small. Well, 0.38 is like as small as I will go. This one's a 0.6. This is a hybrid Technica. This is actually a very interesting pen from Pentel. It's like a hybrid ink of some kind. It's a 0.6 and it writes very nicely. 0.5? No, man. 0.5. I like 0.7. 0.7 is my sweet spot, comfort zone. This kind of is. Here's a one of those Uniball Signos, and this is in brown black. They have these BLX lines, which has a brown black, a purple black, and a red black. Very nice. Very nice. Anyway. .3 is too small, man. It's too small. It like cuts through the paper. It's so small. I actually have a point. I think I have a 0.18 or something over here. Garbage. Too small to use at all. So, what's this weird thing? Whoops. Huh. Do y'all see this blue arrow on the screen? I don't know why that would even be there. Huh. Very weird. I didn't put it there. Yeah, the red black is good. Other gels that are pretty nice. Oh, if you want something big, here's one that's big. It doesn't come in very many colors. And that is the Pilot Bravo. This is a really cool one. You see the arrow. Yeah, weird. It looks like it stopped scrolling or some weird thing. I can't scroll it, though. There's something weird going on with my chat window. I don't know why that is. Let's see if I make it go away and then come back. There we go. We got rid of it. Oh, maybe it's the wrong size. Nope. If I go like this. Nope. I don't know. It's doing something weird, but I don't think I can do anything about it right now, unfortunately. This is the tip on that that Pilot Bravo. Again, I'll get used to it eventually. It makes a big mark, but I think it does very nicely. Great for grading. They come in like red, blue, and black, and that's kind of it, which is not very many, but it's really good. No sound? Oh, that's weird. I don't think I've cut off the sound at all. Huh. I don't know why. Sorry, y'all. Let me make sure I didn't cut it off somehow accidentally. Nope. I don't know, man. Those are good. What else have I got over here that's cool? I don't know, those are the ones I chiefly use, I guess. Zebra Sarasas, those are always classic. Comment window looks fine now. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it's a fiber tip. Yep. I think it'll mush. Yeah, it's a fiber tip. So if you mash on it, you can crush it. You don't want to do that, but very gently, it's very nice. So, yeah, it might be. I don't know. It looks like the bottom comment's looking okay. I don't know, man. I'm glad it's better. Yeah, the Bravo, it's a fiber tip. That's right. It is a very nice red color. It's beautiful, bright, solid red. Nothing wrong with that. It's great. If I could write with those all the time, I'd probably be really happy with it. Yeah, so Alex, just go to Jet Pens. That's where all my money goes. I do have a Jet Pens cart going right now, so if you have good Jet Pen suggestions for stuff you'd like to see on the channel, hit me up with those, because still putting stuff in my cart. Because my favorite planner, which I don't have available right now, is the Jabun Techo, and that has recently come back into stock. So I gotta get one of those. I might also get a Midori planner. The Midori Traveler planner looks really nice, and it looks like a thing I'd be into. Which ink do I use the most? I don't know. I switch inks in a lot of my pens very often. Some that I use the most though are, in like this one has really only had this ink in it for like a year or something. Yeah, Jesse, you gave me some good suggestions. Thank you. This is Monteverde Scotch Brown, which is a beautiful like medium dark brown. And I use this pen has actually I think only ever had Sailor's Shikiori Yonaga, which is I have a bottle of it around here somewhere. It's gone missing. Anyways, Shikiori Yonaga lives in here, so that's those I use a lot. They're constantly in stuff. Also, that Monteverde DC Pen Show, I use that in my Vanishing Point. It's been there for a couple of months. It hasn't left. Fun stickers to put on student papers. You know what? I actually don't have any students that turn in papers right now. Everything is digital at the moment. All my classes do digital stuff. So, yeah. Let's see. Me an asshole put stickers on the failing grades. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. It would be funny, but I don't have any of that stuff. Perpetual Jet Pens cart. That's right. Hobo 5-year. I've been a little bit tempted by that, but it is pretty expensive. I mean, for 5 years worth of planner, it's not that bad, but still, yikes. I used to have like a stamp that I would use for failing grades sometimes. I don't know where the heck it is, but yep. All right. Well, folks, it has been a good hour and well, it's only been an hour and 12. I'll hang out for a little bit longer. What do you got? We got another few minutes left. A6 5-year Hobo. Yeah, it wasn't like $50. I thought they were like 75. Maybe that was for the A5 though. Maybe it was better, bigger. A6 5-year Hobonichi. Man, I don't even know if I'd be able to like. What would I write in that? I don't know. It would be kind of cool to see like, you know, every year side by side. I think that's a neat idea. But I'm not good at using my own Hobonichi for just writing like a journal-y type thing. I'm pretty bad at remembering to do it. I was good for months, and then I just didn't. You got the weeks. The weeks looks really nice, but I like it when there's more English in them than Japanese. Midori A5 5-year was 35. Oh, A5, yeah, 70 something. That's right. I don't. Yeah, you look like you're spamming there, man. Let's see. Apparently, cold weather did a number on the pen you bought from Jim. Slack on his section of the body failed. Ooh, that's not great. Yeah, time for a first repair. Just get yourself some shellac. It'll be good. Yeah. If I had kids, I think that would be a really nice, nice thing to do. Let me go to Jet Pens right quick and find this Midori 5-year. Midori 5. There. Yeah, $35. That's actually not bad. This is the there we go. Not bad at all. Let's see. Yeah, so inside. Oh, epilogue. That's really interesting. Oh, for like the year, I guess. Like a year wrap up. Looks nice. Look at that. That's fun. Different colors. Huh. Yeah, maybe like a 3-year. Maybe I start out with one of those. 3 and 5. How's the 3-year go for? Yeah. Oh, it's the same price for each one. $35. All right. Well, that's gonna. I'll go on the list. I don't know if I'll get one yet, but maybe. Tried KWZ Honey after my review. It hasn't left the pins. I haven't done KWZ Honey yet, have I? I don't remember doing that one. Not keen on the paper? Oh, that's too bad. I don't know what you're talking about there, man. But I don't really like that screen name, so that might have to go. Just ask you to know what his kid's favorite thing was today. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll kill the spammer. Bye, spammer. Poof. Gone. Alright, not keen on the paper, huh? And the Midori? Those are pretty nice, usually. Let's see. Use waterproof resistant inks for grading. I'm using random Noodler's inks for that reason. Being too cautious. I don't worry about it. I mean, what are they gonna do? Wash it off? We're in college. I don't really care. Like, if they can't change something and bring it back and be like, you just did this. I'm like, no, I've already got my records, so nah. So nah. Smell of kiddos eat honey? Oh. Yeah, I don't mind it actually. I kind of like it. Use some shellac. The lever box in water 100 years. Loose and instead of dye shellac would help. Yeah, probably. Wash it after. Hell, that's too bad. Yeah, I'm fine with it actually. This is another spammer? Rise up. Come on, man. That's weird. The bit about like where it just says on mine, it'll say like was hidden by. So that other spammer, it has his name and it says was hidden by, which is pretty funny. But yep, maybe it's just the time of the day that spammers come out. Let's see what this 5-year looks like in terms of space. I don't know. 5-year only has a few lines. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll go on the maybe list. Maybe list. Yep. All right. Good night, Letitia. Have a good night. We'll see you later. And yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and sign off here pretty soon too. Like, very soon. Like, if you got a thing, say that thing, because I'm about to get going. Let's see. If you're filling your Parker 51s indiscriminately with modern saturated inks, don't want to do any damage to the sack. Any suggestions of which ink? I wouldn't worry about it all that much, but Jesse would have some thoughts about that. I put like Robert Oster in mine, and it seems fine, so I don't really care. But you know, don't put anything crazy in there. Those sacks are pretty tough, though. I forget what they use in plasticine or some other weird thing, but it's pretty tough, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Got another pen that needs some shellac. Got both home over Thanksgiving. Use your dad's shellac that's for woodworking. It'd probably work. Probably work. I actually had a couple of bottles, but they ran out of it at Franklin Christoph, so I had to donate it to Franklin Christoph. So I don't have any shellac right now. So if I need something shellac, I'll just send it to work with Audrey. But. All right, folks. I'm going to call it a day and sign off here. It has been a very gray, very rainy day here in North Carolina. I'm going to go put on some sweatpants and just kind of hang out for a bit. They're not silicone. They were selling silicone for a little bit, Sarah, but the silicone is actually permeable, and so that like the ink would come out of the silicone sac. It was very weird. I didn't think silicone would be permeable, but apparently it is. So rubber is the best for those, but the 51, which I have one of right around here somewhere. What did I do with it? Must be in the other room. I don't have it handy. But the 51 had a clear sac, but I think it wasn't rubber. It was some other weird thing that they were using for a while, and it's really tough. So you don't have to replace the 51 sacs very much, I don't think. But yeah, the silicone sacs aren't great. They had problems, which is too bad because silicone's pretty awesome. But yeah, it had some problems. Yeah, would have been good for like questionable inks because it is impermeable. Sorry, I'm still looking for my 51. I know it's around here somewhere. I don't know where. Wait, maybe it's in here. Nope. There was a pen I was looking for like hours. Yeah, the silicone's gas permeable. What, are the clear ones aren't rubber though, are they, Jesse? Because I know mine was clear. Now it seems to have gotten stained or something. It's not clear anymore. But they're clear, right? At least some of them. Mine's an original sac. It never got changed. It's like from the first gen, or yeah, I think it's a first gen 51 is what I have. But what do I know? The clear is silicone? Interesting. I mean, it's not new. It's old. It's from the 40s. These rubber sacs. Huh. Hmm. Is it made better in the 51s? Huh. Neat. See, that's what you get. You know the sacks I'm talking about? Yeah, you know the sacks I'm talking about. I don't remember what they're called, though. Oh, well. It's been a long week, y'all. A long week. So, oh, here's a new thing. Or a thing that probably a lot of people don't know about. And that's this. So she said, that's right. I was waiting for somebody. I'm glad it wasn't a spammer. You dry it much faster in silicone? I believe it. This is a cool thing that you can get for like $100, but this is actual actual sepia ink made from squid ink. Look at that. Oops. Look at that brown. You don't want to leave it in your pen for very long. I don't know what it does, but I bet it's bad. I actually have a sample of that somewhere, but you can buy it from Hakase. I'm gonna go Hakase for right now. So silicone. I don't know. I don't know. Let me Google it. Yeah, what happens if you don't clean it? Does it grow extra squids? Is that the deal? Ply glass. That's what it was called. Ply glass is what I'm thinking of. Yep. Stuff clogs everything, yeah. Yep, ply glass. That's what it's called. That stuff is real durable. PLI glass. I'm glad you could catch up then, Alex. Thanks for coming and being positive and adding things to the stream. That's always fun. So, this one is not coming up that I'm looking for. PVC. It's PVC. That's what it is. Ply glass is PVC. There you go. So, fun, right? Okay, people, I'm going to sign off. Thank you very much for hanging out with me today on this Friday. Y'all have a great weekend. Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. Peace out.